in this Sathi facility, I have come to another very interesting system. This is Celldiscoverer 7 from ZEISS. When we are seeing this system, the expectation is, this is basically, if you can see, the entire system, it looks like a big white box, and this is a futuristic design of a microscope. So why I'm futuristic? Because we do not have the traditional eyepiece where you need to put your eyes into and then need to focus it. Everything will be taken care of by this system in an automation mode. And the best part is you can even run this system remotely. So sounds exciting, but what exactly is the technology? It is an inverted fluorescence microscope which is integrated inside this box, and this is not only a wide field system with a camera based, you have options of 1 or 2 camera systems along with this, but also this can be integrated with a confocal setup. Yes, you heard it right, confocal, because when we integrate wide field and confocal, they don't go hand in hand. But this is one of those unique systems where confocal and wide field systems, you can collaborate with them, or pixel by pixel integration can be done. Coming to this, when you are doing fast live cell imaging, obviously a camera is a plus point because your frames per second is very high. So your all fast dynamic experiments where you have your cell divisions, where you have migration, cell tracking, you can easily do it at high frame rate without compromising. But the important part is also that you have an illumination setup, and here interestingly the illumination setup is also dual. One is LED based, where across the electromagnetic spectrum of the visible range you have all the LEDs, almost 7 LEDs are here. So starting from deep UV to almost to far red and near to IR, you have all the excitations LEDs, and to couple with it for the confocal part you have a laser system. So if you can see here, this is a very small and very compact laser module. You need to turn this module and you have basically 4 laser lines, 405, 488, 561 and 640, blue, green, red and far red. All the 4 you can address and you can image it. Now coming to the detectors, like as standard confocal PMTs comes, this also comes with the PMTs. They are all integrated inside. The other advantage or the special thing which I would like to mention here, as you see, this is a box type system, you have an in-house incubation. So when it is a closed environment, your incubation system is much more stable for a longer period of time. Coming to longer period of time, it can be 5 days, 7 days, and in this system there is a reported from ZEISS, 5 days they have done imaging with no drift or with no fluctuations in temperature. So if you are looking for long-term live cell imaging, then this is one of those systems which you can definitely think for. The other is the ease of use. Ease of use is, we always are in a hurry. All of us are, and in that context I would like to bring the high content part. High content is where you need a high throughput, where large data generation in a very short span is what your expectations. Keeping that in mind, if you can see, these are the different attachments are there. So these attachments where you have 6 Petri plates you can put at one go, and then LabTech chambers or glass slides, you have an accessory where 35 mm Petri plate as well as 60 mm Petri plate both can be accommodated under the same holder. And these holders, when they are placed inside the system, you have a full integrated overview camera which will not only give you the idea of the sample holder, but also it will automatically detect what type of sample holder it is. Based on that, you can plan your experiment onto the screen. Second, it will also understand the refractive index of the sample holder. If you are using a glass, if you are using a plastic, if you are using any other material which is not suitable, that also it will pop in. And based on the refractive index, the objectives will actually adjust, and they're all auto-corrective objectives. What I mean is, you have a big objective and composite set of lenses. They actually automatically adjust their distance inside the lens based on to achieve the best focal plane and remove the out of focus or haze informations. So in wide field also you can expect a much sharper and superior images than rest of the wide field systems can deliver. You also have the computer part, the standard computer, and this gives you all the controls of running this system. So if you are doing, or if you are traveling somewhere, if you want to run this system, that is also possible. You need to take an internet connection here, and just the sample has to be put in this system. Rest everything can be controlled remotely. So people who are working on volume samples, they want a deep penetration, they want a thickness. This is your sample, because the working distance is very high, and unique combinations of magnification lenses as well as objectives gives you almost a working distance which no other systems can offer. Second, you have the freedom of using glass bottom plates, you have the freedom of using plastic bottom plates, no compromise. Even at 100x you can use them with the best magnification, with the best numerical aperture. You have not to compromise, because your plastic bottom vessel you are using it. Third, if you want to do a very long term lifestyle imaging, then this is definitely a go-to system for all of you.